When people think of 5 Acres, they usually think of our beautiful campus in Altadena, where we provide a caring, safe place to live for children without families. Most of what we do, however, isn't actually done here. It's done all across Southern California.
Foster care and group homes are essential services, but the trouble is they're limited in the number of children that they can serve, and very often they're not the best solution. In many cases, children can be better helped by preventing them from entering the foster care system altogether. And we can do that by providing services that strengthen the family and also as well keep that child safe within the family home.
Not all forms of child abuse require for the child to be pulled away from the home. In fact, most abuse is in the form of neglect, where the family is stressed with lack of resources such as healthcare, daycare, or the child is exhibiting behavior or emotional issues that really stress the parent-child relationship and put that burden on the parent, who may end up engaging in neglectful behavior.
My ex went 3 days before Christmas and stole all the kids' Christmas money that I was going to use to buy their presents. And when it got high, and when I checked the bank, I found out that all our money was gone. So I just had enough. I said, that's it. You're never coming back. You could hurt me, but don't steal from my kids.
Most of what I learned as a parent, I learned from watching my parents. And so if we grew up in not ideal settings, we're setting our children up for the same experience. Their approach to helping a child is also about helping the family surrounding that child and helping the parents learn skills that they may not have ever been exposed to.
When I came to 5 Acres, I didn't believe in disciplining. I was always scared that it'd be abuse in child services and try to take my youngest son away. So everything was going chaotic in the house. 5 Acres taught me that I could take his kick away or his tablet and he could cry all he wants and it's not abuse.
Children are most successful when they have a safe, loving, and lasting environment. At 5 Acres, we call it having permanency.
Permanency is some of our own special language, but the real deal is that children and families go together. That children are not raised by buildings with brick and mortar. They're raised by people who belong to them, and they belong to the people. Permanency is that belonging, that there is not a question in a child's mind, who are my people? And the family or the adults involved know who their person is in terms of the child. Permanency is a child knowing who their people are, having them always, and never having a want for someone else. They're not going to go away. It's not temporary.
5 Acres does everything it can to prevent children from entering the foster care system by helping create permanent, loving, and safe environments at home. Sometimes, however, more drastic intervention is necessary, and 5 Acres is there then too.
My mom passed away when I was 7, and my dad's depression spiraled out of control to a point where we're neglected constantly, we're abused in every shape, way, or form. I ended up having to drop out of school and taking care of my brother and my sister. And when I was 14, I pursued the foster care system because I was tired of the life that I had there and looked for social workers, did a bunch of anonymous reports, got into the system and went through 9 homes, all crazy roller coasters with so many problems in themselves, but with the help of an incredible therapist, Hermini. I'm really proud to say I'm so much better than I used to be, totally unrecognizable to the depressed 15-year-old I came in as.
Some folks don't believe the trauma that our children have been through unless they get the nitty-gritty detail. You may never know what it was like for that 3-year-old to be home alone in a motel by themselves trying to find food in the trash can. That leaves an imprint on a 3-year-old, and that doesn't go away just with a hug or a lollipop at the police station. It does go away over a period of time with a committed relationship from another adult to say, this is what a relationship is supposed to be like. This is what it feels like to be a child in someone's arms. But if there's no one there to take care of you at 3 or at 16, what are those outcomes going to be? And we see it as a call to action. Are we going to do something? These are the kids, these are your neighbors, these are people living down the street. Are you going to do something about that?
The long-term effects of abuse can last a lifetime, including learning disorders, delinquency, mental and physical illness, and more.
If left untreated, the effects of child abuse cost over $200,000 per adult. That's $124 billion a year. It costs a fraction to help them right now. And at the end of the day, it's not dollars, it's children.
One of the biggest questions that everybody kept asking me when I got adopted was, do you feel any different? Kind of like when people get married, do you feel any different? But to me, I realized this place was permanent, like I was here to stay, and that kind of made everything calmer, like that was home.
Since we've been in 5 Acres, we are a tighter family. My kids know that I'm there for them and that I can fight for them now. I'm in college. My kids are A and B students. 5 Acres has helped us bond together, and we're always going to be together.
You know, there's a reason 5 Acres has been around for over 100 years. It's because it works.
5 Acres, a family of hope.